Are you concerned about falling? In the next year, 1 in 4 seniors will experience a fall. Do not allow yourself to become a statistic. Tai Chi is proven to reduce your fall risk by 58%. Classes for all abilities are available throughout DuPage County. Tai Chi. Exercise for life. Exercise for you.
You're going to place your fingers on your collarbone, bring them just below your collarbone, and you're going to gently tap those 2 spots. So welcome everybody to a new session of Tai Chi. Those of you that don't know me, my name's John. Most important thing about this class is that you need to keep yourself safe and you need to keep yourself comfortable. Obviously, we have chairs, so if you need to use a chair, be it to sit down or for support, use it. Almost everything that we do is just as effective sitting down as it is standing up. So if you sit down, do not think that you are losing out on anything. You actually may be getting more by sitting down. The more relaxed, the more comfortable you are, the more effective this is. So sitting and relaxing is much better than standing and being tense. What's all going to be stimulating as we tap these 2 spots? Kidneys. Kidneys. We are tapping 2 acupuncture points for our kidneys to help balance the energy in them and to help stimulate them so they function better. And we move on now to the middle of our sternum. And this is for lungs, for breathing. Hopefully I don't need to tell you how important that is. And thymus for your immune system, yes. So those of you that are new, have you done any Tai Chi before? No? Yeah. You have? Yeah. Maybe 25 years ago. Maybe 25 years ago. Okay. This may be completely different to what you've done before. Okay. You ladies done any Tai Chi before? Just 3 times. With you. With me? Good. And inside of your ribs. And this is for your spleen, for your digestive system. Yes. So for those of you that are new, there is a very broad range of experience from people who've never done Tai Chi before to people who have been here for a little while. Bob, Gloria, how long have you been coming to this class? Yeah. At least. Yes. It seems like a lifetime. You think it's a lifetime, Bob? Yeah, so Bob and Gloria have been coming to this class for about 12 years. There is a very broad range of experience here. So if you have any thoughts, comments, questions, feel free.
Gloria fell, taught herself because of In the garden, tripping over the hose.
Oh,
I haven't fallen yet, I shouldn't say that, but I've almost.
I have not fallen. I'll put it yet on the end of that.
But I sure have tripped a lot of times, and I said, wow, thank heaven for Tai Chi, really.
And this is why everybody should at least once take my fall prevention class, which I'm sure there is one coming up as we get into the older, darker months. Right, and loose and relax, swing your arms. And arm swinging is for circulation. And a good length of time to swing your arms would be 10 minutes is good. 10 minutes promotes basic circulation. Clinical studies have shown that it improves cardiovascular function and glycemic control. What would be better than 10 minutes? 20 minutes would be better. 20 minutes has been shown. It's said to activate your internal organs and stimulate your brain. Clinical studies have shown that even brief arm swinging improves problem solving by up to around 40%. And what would be best of all, Eileen? 30 minutes would be best of all. 30 minutes is said to reveal and cure hidden disease.
doing this, standing in line, checkout line at Jewel or wherever you shop grocery shop.
Absolutely. So the first part of your homework from this class is to begin swinging your arms whenever you can do it. Swinging your arms for 1 minute is better than nothing. Swing your arms. Remember that tomorrow is our picnic, Churchill Woods in Glen Ellen. It is the first entrance just west of 355 on Geneva Road.
Oh, it's on Geneva Road, not St. Charles
It's
Road.
off Geneva Road, yes. No, hold on. No.
It's still St. Charles.
Is it still St. Charles there? Yes, it's still St. Charles.
And just east of 355.
West,
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 west.
west.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes. So class from 11 till noon, and then noon, bring food, drinks, family, friends,
Toys,
Games.
games.
toys. If your pets have not been eaten, feel free to bring your pets with you. You marked yourself safe from having your cat eaten. You know, Gordon Shumway has a lot to answer for. Nobody knows who Gordon Shumway is, do you? You don't know who Gordon Shumway is? No? No? You don't remember Alf?
Oh, yeah.
What was his favorite dish? Cat. Yes. And so yes, Alf's name is Gordon Shumway. You didn't know that? Hey, see, you never know what you are going to learn in a Tai Chi class. I tell you, you go to your next quiz night or whatever it is, and that
Trivia
question is going to be front and center. It's like, what is Alf's real name? So yeah, so feel free to bring out. I very nearly got myself a dog on Saturday, but the owner wouldn't let me have it. A Saint Bernard bloodhound mix,
Oh.
9 weeks old,
Oh,
and he loved me.
oh,
No, the owner wouldn't let me have him.
Oh.
She's like, no, it's my dog. I'm like, but he's wrapped his leash around my leg and he's sitting next to me. Saint Bernard bloodhound. Oh, his paws were like this. Like he was like this long and about this tall, but his paws were like, you know.
yep.
The country,
In the country.
yeah, had a
So you
Saint
think
Bernard that pulled a wagon,
yeah,
and all the kids would ride in the wagon while mom and dad were shopping.
yeah. Were you not afraid of being attacked by the Indians?
You weren't that far out.
Yeah, I would have totally taken it.
Would you have room for?
Would not be the most practical of dogs in a tiny house, really, but I would have made room.
So people that rescued a number of greyhounds.
Oh,
They closed the trail.
Mhm.
See them walking. Across.
Yeah. I have some friends in Arizona, they rescue greyhounds. Ah. Right, let your arms come to a rest and turn your waist and allow your arm to swing on the right. Get nice and loose. And yeah, a big dog for me is not the most practical of ideas. So.
you would have to bring them wherever you went.
I've seen a lot of local poodles.
Yeah. A poodle would be it would be just like putting a happy meal out for the wildlife. Tap the small of your back on the opposite side, inside your shoulder on the. So remember tomorrow, wear a hat. There will be prizes for people wearing hats other than baseball caps, and there will be big prizes for. Your influence of the city to get life path changed on a Thursday morning, 11 noon. Right. Take your arms, bring your waist to it. Take your head to one shoulder, roll it down around your other shoulder without tilting it back. Bring it across. Exhale around. Inhale. Exhale. In. One. Change direction. And you're in this from the back out, back, up. Exhale around. Inhale. Exhale. In. One. As long as we're not like Roselle yesterday and we don't have a plane crash. We'll be right. Bend your knees, lay your arms hang down. Roll your shoulders. So just allow your arms to hang there and all the movements in your shoulders. So if you are really relaxed, your hands will move in circles. And if you're really, really relaxed, they will bump together, which is why they call this exercise two birds come together. One more, change direction, roll your shoulders the other way. One. Straighten up. And rub your hands all over. Wrists. Right.
To invite her. What's your favorite mistake?
I think I was just stunned that she walked right through the middle.
Yeah, right past you.
Forearms. Other forearm.
And what is this for again?
So we are stimulating different sets of acupuncture points as we do this. So who can remember the sets of acupuncture points that we are stimulating? There's 5 of them. Anybody? Where do we get our water from? Well, so the first set of points is on the tips of your fingers. They are known as well points. And then on your hands, how does water come from a well out onto the surface? Flow almost before that. Before that. The season. Spring. The water comes up out of the spring. So on the hands, the spring points. And springs form a stream, and the stream points are around your wrist. And streams come together to form rivers on the forearms, and at the elbows, rivers flow into the sea. So it's an analogy for the way energy flows into your body. It forms in a well, it comes up into a spring, it flows into a stream, which comes together to form rivers, which flows into the sea. And at your elbows, the energy flows into deep inside your body. So we're helping to stimulate all of those acupuncture points, which is 6:30.
Is it the same with the feet, the toes?
It is the same with your feet, yes. So ideally, we should actually do the same with our feet. We should do our toes, our feet, our ankles, our shins and our calves and our knees. And if you do that, you will actually stimulate almost all of the acupuncture points that are commonly used in acupuncture. Interlace your fingers with your hands flat, wide open, and roll your wrists around. Which is another good reason to massage your feet and look after your feet.
And when are you having that session where you're walking around barefooted on the ground?
My earthing class is on Sunday.
Every Sunday?
No.
Oh.
No, I only do it maybe twice a year.
Oh. And when is the next one?
Sunday.
Oh my, holy cow, Friday, miss Saturday, and Sunday.
Yes, I know. Picnic on Friday, class on Sunday. It's like, is there no stopping me? It is in Geneva. Change direction. So so I do it in conjunction with a friend of mine who is a massage therapist and reflexologist, and we do it at her house because it's nice to walk around her backyard.
Apparently she has a good sized lot.
It's a
Backyard.
reasonably good sized garden. Yeah. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I'll get you on the list.
What time?
It is noon till 3. And then if you're interested, we are going to the Classic Cinema in St. Charles, because at 4 o'clock that afternoon, Blazing Saddles is on the big screen. So we are going to go and that's why we scheduled the class on that day, so that we could do that. I push one wrist up and then the other. Yes, because it will be, laughter is such a good form of medicine. So it will be good to do that and then go to the cinema and have a good laugh. And who doesn't laugh about jokes about bodily functions? Oh. Yeah, nod your wrists. And then remember, in November, it is, I think it's the 25th anniversary of the Fifth Element, and that is on the big screen. in my top 10 of favorite movies. Gary Oldman, Mila Jovovich. Ricky.
Chip's not here till.
Yeah, rub my palms. Chip's not here.
No, I thought he was in charge of the Christmas stuff.
That's probably why he's not here this week. Like, I'm not coming to class anymore if I'm going to get volunteered for organising things. Hands on the small of your back of your head, still your head upright, and circle your back. If you are sitting, circle your shoulders.
For that case.
Yes. Yeah, so if you're sitting, you're going to try and make as big a circle with your shoulders as you can. And that will at least move to the upper part of your spine. So one of the reasons that we do this stuff slowly is so that you can learn things like that. Understand what happens when you do something. Like, so the sounds that you hear as you do these movements, you know, a lot of people will hear like snap, crackle, and pop going on. And people are like, is that okay? It's like, is it normal? And most people don't know because they haven't spent the time to listen to what their body does. But when you slow it down, it gives you that opportunity to know what your body is like. It also means that you can concentrate on the quality of the motion rather than the quantity. So we're always going for quality over quantity. And change direction. Circle the other. One. So the next one is one of the only two, I think, that we can't really do sitting down. And so you're going to think about the very tip of your tailbone at the base of your spine. And you're going to try and make the tip of your tailbone move in a circle so that you're isolating the movement of your pelvis. And trying to make that circle as big as you can. So you're doing basically doing pelvic tilts and untilts and side to side tilts as well.
Well, this is very similar to a movement that we learned in Egyptian belly dancing.
Egyptian belly dancing, yes.
Doing the figure 8 with your hips.
Yes. Maybe you could demonstrate that tomorrow. Who's bringing their hula hoop tomorrow? We may well have a hula hoop competition tomorrow.
I never learned how to do the hula hoop. What is that?
Good. And change direction. Circle your tailbone the other way. When you get this right, your lowest lumbar vertebrae will be like so happy.
Good. Will it prevent shrinkage of the disc?
I was gonna say it's like I'm not after preventing shrinkage. I'm trying to shrink. The preventing shrinkage of the disc. So all of the times, all right, one more. So all the time that I tell you back up straight, head up tall, that you're thinking about from your center, you want to be thinking about stretching upwards, and from your center, you want to be thinking about sinking down. But
But go towards you.
Could be looked at like that. So like when they do that, it's probably like the first 2 or 3 turns, like, oh my God, that feels so good.
Yeah.
And then one more, it's like, oh no. No.
Didn't you mention one time you pull the spring that you actually can make yourself taller?
Yes, you can. Yes. And so most people shrink during the day. So if you were to measure your height when you first get up in the morning, and you were to measure it when you go just before you go to bed, you are usually like somewhere in the ½ inch to 1 inch shorter in the evening than you are in the morning. And it's the opposite on your feet. Your feet are smaller in the morning and they're larger in the evening. So like you should never shop for shoes first thing in the morning, because they'll fit really well. Then you put them on tomorrow night, you'd be like, there's a way too small. But yeah, I just sink down. Okay, so the whole idea of, you imagine that there's a thread coming out of the crown of your head, and that thread is pulling you up, but it's not really pulling you up, you're hanging down from it. So you think about your head pulls up, and then like the old style puppet, you hang down from it. And the sinking down comes from that thread being lowered. And again, if you think about those old style puppets whose hips, knees, and ankles are all eyelets, as your body sinks down, those just go slack. And so when you sink down, you don't sink down like this, you sink down like this, so that you're still stretching up, but you're actually hanging down, and you're sinking down, but you're not slumping down.
No, but you're shrinking down to a point whereby you're causing pressure on your ab or whatever is below your waist, where your natural waist may be.
So if you sink down to a natural spot, the way to do the sink down is to think about yourself standing tall and stretch up and just drop. And like you'll drop into a natural point where your pelvis will do the little pelvic tilt, it'll tilt under, and it'll align your spine the way it should be. You're not trying to do this as some people tell you to do a pelvic tilt. That's unnatural. And you're not trying to sink down so much that you're like straining to sink down. You're just standing up tall and like drop into your weight.
Now,
There's just a natural point where you stand tall and it's like, oh, there it is. And it's no effort to be there.
okay.
You're just there.
Now, I'm guilty of this.
You're guilty?
Of looking down when I'm walking.
Yes.
Now, ever since I've had this additional friend along with me,
The accoutrement.
I'm
Yeah.
looking down
So
for safety reasons.
Yes,
And-
and that's everybody does that, but it's wrong. Everybody does that because they think it's safer. So for your balance, you should be looking at your head height in front of you, so you're looking at the horizon. But you should also be looking for, as it's before, and looking 15 to 20 feet ahead of you. Because if you're looking down at the floor, you're compromising your balance and you are not as well balanced. Also, by the time you see an obstruction down there, it's most likely too late. So the goal is to, like, I should be looking at where the wall starts. That's how far ahead I should be looking, because then you are not going to compromise your balance. Yeah. But yeah, everybody walks around like that.
Tell you find money.
Trust me, Bob, if you're going somewhere where I've been before, you will not find money on the floor. No, it's like I just like the Scots have this inbuilt sense of where there is loose change. Like we can spot loose change 50 pace. All right, so as we have some new people here today, we are going to start today with an exercise called the 4 movements of Qigong. And this is to help to teach you the way that we are going to move when we come to next week and future classes. So there are 4 ways that we can move our arms. We can move our arms up and down. We can move our arms in and out. We can move our arms apart and together. And we can move our arms in circles. Now, those are just 4 different ways we can do it. So like we could do horizontal circles. We could do in and out to the sides. We could do, there's a whole bunch of those. But that's the way that we're going to do this sequence. So the 4 movements of Qigong, the first movement we're going to do is up and down. Second is in and out. Third is open and close. 4 is circle. 5th is circles the other way. 6th is up to the nose and down. So yes, I know the 4 movements of Qigong actually has 6 movements in it, but 2 of them are repeated. Now, the goal of this is that you are going to adjust the speed of your movement to match your breathing. So you are going to breathe comfortably, naturally, just allow yourself to breathe, and however long it takes you to inhale is however long it takes your hands to float up. However long it takes you to exhale is however long it takes your hands to sink down. So we should all be going at different speeds. The number of movements you do is unimportant. How well you coordinate your breath and your movement is what we are after. So once we've done a movement and you get comfortable with it, okay, now I'm going to go at my pace. And then if you're halfway through a movement and I change, you just finish the one that you're on and move on to the next one. So I'll usually say the next time your hands reach the top, pull in and out. Okay? Just as effective sitting down as it is standing up, because you want to be relaxed and you want to be concentrating on your breath and on your movements. Good? All right. So whether you're sitting or standing, feet shoulder apart, toes straight up, knees relaxed, back up straight, head up tall. So straighten yourself up, reach your head up into the sky, and then just drop your weight on it. The introductory movement, your hands float up to the height of your shoulder. Your hands sink down. Inhale, your hands float up. Exhale, your hands sink down. Inhale. Exhale. So nice and relaxed. Nice and gentle. Focus your mind on your breath and use your breath to guide your movement. Very deliberate. Very your energy flows in. The next time your hands reach the top, pull your hands into your shoulders. Push, pull. Inhale, pull in. Exhale, push. Inhale. Exhale. The universe expands and next time your hands are away from your body, open to the side and close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale. And circling the ball. The next time your hands come together, imagine holding a ball, bring it down. Circle up to the left, across, down to the right. Inhale, circle up. Exhale, circle. Inhale. Exhale. Next time your hand reaches the bottom, change direction, circle to the right, cross, down to the left. Inhale, circle up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take next time your hand to the bottom. Bring your hands up to your left breast. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. The next time your hands reach the bottom, ladies, place your right hand first, gentle on your left, cover with your other hand. Thumbs at the level of your navel, elbows a little away from your body, creating space underneath your arm. And feel your belly expanding as you inhale. Feel your belly contracting as you exhale. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. And on your next exhale, let